that he doesn't mess with is my Gigi. Because Gigi's a gangster. Oh, Gigi been kicked out of 3 nursing homes. She's a gangster. Gigi don't wear nothing but a house coat, button one button, let it all hang out. She's a gangster. The worst summer I ever spent was with Gigi because she's an old school grandma. Anybody got old school grandmas? Some of y'all might be old school grandmas. Because old school grandmas is totally different. Like new grandmas, they 30, they in the club. They TikToking. Not an old school grandma. Gigi's like, okay. She's like, I'm not playing with you. When I say do something, I mean it. One morning I said, good morning, Gigi. Have a good day. She said, what'd you say to me? She said, you don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. And so Gigi, she was like, that summer, she was like, I want to talk to all of y'all. Okay, gather round. She said, this ain't gonna be the same kind of thing you used to at your house. Just running around and acting crazy. She said, when I tell you to do something, ooh. She said, I'm not like Cucaracha. And Cucaracha is what Gigi calls my mom. And Cucaracha's not her name. But my mother is a Dominican. She's from the Dominican Republic, right? Like, is there any Dominicans in the house? Just me. Right? And my mother, like Gigi, she gives her such a hard time. She's like, anytime my mom says anything to Gigi, she's always like, can somebody tell me what Cucaracha said? Because I don't speak Spanish. And my mother is always dancing. My mother's like, hey. She know I just said hi. She won't die. She won't die. I think that's why I have such a love for music. Because my mother is like just full of life. She's 5'1". You think I'm happy. Boy, my mom be like, oh my God. You're going to the drive-by? And my mother taught us when we were younger, she was like, she wanted everybody to play an instrument, right? And so I was like, oh, she was like, but there's 7 of us. So she had one requirement. She said, whatever you play had to fit in my mama purse. Because she's like, I'm not going to carry no heavy old purse. So my oldest sister played the tambourine. My other sister played the clarinet. I got 2 sisters that played I almost forgot what they played looking at your pretty face. I had two sisters that played the saxophone. They had to take turns carrying my mama purse. My brother played the flute. Don't judge him. There was no more room in my mama purse. And by the time I came along, there was this much room. That's right. I played the triangle. And I grew up in church. Anybody grow up in church? Anybody grow up in church? Right? And you know that there's not a lot of gospel music with triangles in it. I think there's a lot of triangle haters in the gospel community. Because in like church, everybody get a solo. You know, everybody, like the guitar, he gets his solo. The drum. And I wanted a solo. I said, me and my triangle, we gonna take a solo. And my sister said, don't you do it. Gigi's gonna kill you. And I said, not in front of the Lord, she ain't. So when I got to church, right, that next Sunday morning, my sister was like, right? They were playing, Yes, Jesus Loves Me, right? My sister was on the tambourine. My brother was killing it on the flute. And the church was like, yes, Jesus loves me. Oh, yes. And I was like, oh. I hushed down the choir. Gigi was like, don't you do it. And right when they said, Jesus loves me, Gigi could move that fast, right? She hurdled the choir stand. She slapped me and the triangle, right? But the messed up thing is she didn't even miss a beat. She just kept on singing, yeah, do you love me? And I was like, I know he loved you, but he could have warned me. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you download the Dry Bar Comedy app, and when you do, use the promo code Jaylyn Bishop when you download it.